shall go to my second 7.
I'm going second 7 as well.
Yeah, I think I am too.
This is so baity. I'm not. I should have kept.
Never look, brother. Never look.
Well, there was no lands. There was just a Lotus Petal. So I'm like, if I draw a land, this is hot. If I don't draw a land, ooh.
Yeah, but you know it's never going to be like that always.
Yeah, it's such a risk.
Just going to go off the first 7, man.
Yeah, you got extra looks. One and a half.
Xavier, you can take your second pile.
Do the same.
Okay.
Cuts recon.
Go 1.5.
I'm gonna go to 6.
1, 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, 6 for me as well.
I'm going 6 also.
All right, guys. Let's all go to 5 and then 4. Have a nice slow game of Magic.
Feels bad.
Why don't you take 2 again, Xavier?
Sure. Split 3 this time for you.
Okay.
Go 1.5 for him.
You can go 3.5.
I'll try this one.
I'm going to keep this 6. I'm going to bottom this card.
Fuck it, we try it.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep this 6 and bottom 1 card.
Sounds like everyone's got a hand.
Yeehaw, kids.
Any pre-games?
Never.
Not that lucky. What's some first? So,
Sounds like we're
Good.
good.
all right. I'm gonna drop a turn. We'll go ahead and play Command Tower. Play Roger. Roger's good. Mox Amber.
Yep.
Alright, that's good. Tapping for 2. Spell Skype.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I'll pass my turn.
Into the dual card. I'm going to play this Misty Rainforest. I would like to fetch for a trap. And then I would like to use that trap to pay for this training grounds.
Yup.
No training?
Yeah, if it's good, I'll pass.
One tap, upkeep, draw. Sulfur Springs. Lose a life for a black. Cast a Forsaken Miner and pass.
Drop a turn. Play a Windswept Teeth. Crack and fetch for a Bayou, losing a life. To play a Noble Hierarch. That'll be a pass.
Noble Hierarch. Alright, I'll untap. Upkeep. Drop return. I'm going to Windswept Teeth return. I'm gonna pay a life. Fetch.
Yep.
A Tropical Island. I'm good to shortcut though. I will tap that Tropical Island. Birds of Paradise.
The bop.
No bop. Seems good.
And then I'll pass. Then I'm gonna do my fetch.
I need a cut, Savior.
Oh, sorry. 2 on top.
Okay.
I was staring at his corner of the screen.
Good. No, untap and draw a card. I will play this Mana Confluence. And we're just gonna pay 2, lose life for Thrasios.
Cuts,
And-
please, Recon.
3.5.
If Thrasios is good, I will pass Eos.
Good on Thrasios.
I said the thing. I said the thing.
Untap,
I'll probably hear it again. Maybe. I don't know.
draw. Play this Barbarian Ring as my land for turn. That draw changes things, maybe. No. Just lose a life for an Arcane Signet. Go to combat. I don't think anyone here really cares about their life total all that much.
Nope.
How big is Spellskite? Isn't it like a 0 or like a 3 or 4 tough?
0-4.
0-4, yeah. So literally the only person I could swing in is the Scion deck, and I somehow don't think he cares. I'm just gonna pass.
I really don't. Untap, upkeep, draw. We will play a Ancient Tomb as land for turn. We are going to tap a black, float a colorless, and pay 2 for the Wishclaw Talisman, losing 2 life. We'll use the floating colorless to crack it.
Oh.
Sure.
Good on that activation.
So who gets the Wishclaw?
I get to decide after, I believe, after I fetch. But I'm open to people politicking for it.
Well, I definitely don't think it's the next guy in turn order.
Oh, I would agree with you there.
No offense up there, buddy pal.
Well,
That's fair. I'm not even gonna try on that one. But...
And he's Rakdos. Rakdos isn't that fast, eh?
You just have to watch out for when the commander comes out, and then it can be over in the blink of an eye.
How much does his commander cost again?
5.
5.
Okay, so theoretically we have a little time, but he could cast it this turn.
Very easy.
I also crumple to basically a single piece of interaction, so. You counter the commander, what do I fucking do?
Yeah, counter
You know the deck. Come on now.
Yeah.
This is in hand. Cuts, please.
2.5.
Well, I'll put it like this. Who's willing to feed my fish?
I will very likely be doing so.
Is that Rakdos?
Yeah. Play a lot of creatures, but I play not a lot of non-creatures to get stuff going.
Recon, you can take your middle pile.
I'm gonna give it to Rakdos just because his last thing said he'd feed my fish. So Rakdos, you
Yeehaw,
have
partner.
I will pay 1 for a blue. I'll put a Mist Grimoire on the stack. That's good. It's just a pass.
Pretty sure I have a cutout of a Wishclaw Talisman here somewhere.
I'll untap. I'll keep the draw. Thanatos Saga is my land for turn.
Maybe I don't.
Let's go.
Whatever. This sleeve in the corner will be... No, that's the same color as mine. Use a gold one.
Got 2 counters on it.
Mm-hmm. Grabbing my dice.
After 1, 2, 3, 5. 2 of those being green. Valley Devastation. 3.
Fish trigger.
Oh.
I think you get to draw.
You're good.
Good to go. Okay.
Fish trigger resolves.
Passing on the finale.
Same.
I will be passing on it.
Alright, now we will go to graveyard. I'm gonna look for a creature with X equals 3 or less. Right, I will look for an Eternal Witness.
Okay. Interesting.
Eternal Witness enters. I'll return to Valley Devastation.
Cool.
Interesting.
Alright, then I'll pass her.
Card.
I guess that's one way to get your cradle count up, huh?
I guess, yeah. I'll play this Ancient Tomb as my turn. And then I'm simply going to be passing after that.
Untap, put, keep, and draw.
Your talisman's untapped.
Oh, shit, that's unfortunate. What do here? What do? Exactly enough.
Get a
Fuck it, we
Go
try,
back.
right?
You can take your first pile.
Oh, sorry.
Lose a life. I'm gonna activate the Wishclaw. Good.
Good. Put on Wishclaw.
that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's 1, 2, 3, 4 plus dash. You've got the crazy board state. I think
I just grabbed a fish. I think that tells you my hand.
right, but you have the fish that I'm at least going to give a couple cards. So like, I think I just give it to you, Nybar, because you're last.
Okay.
It's fair.
Or at least last in rotation from me.
I think I actually have a passing of it right here.
So I can get rid of that because I don't have it anymore. Can I get cut?
I take 2.
2. Okay. That card's in hand. We will. Tap my Sulphur Springs for black, losing a life, cast Culling the Weak, additional costs, sacrificing the minor. You do have a fish that I will not be paying for.
Okay.
Is Culling the Weak good?
1 second, I'm calling you. Let me just read it.
I make 4 black.
It just adds 4 black mana. Trying to get Rakdos out now.
Yeah, I guess the question is, if I sacrifice my own creature, do I get 4 black mana?
Nope. It does not target.
Yeah.
Got it.
Spellseeker does nothing here. Or Spellskite, whatever. I know what I meant.
Looks like your spell is resolving.
Cool. I will make... I have dice. I'll just use the d6. It's black. Make the 4. I'm going to use 2 of it plus my Arcane Signet for a red. Cast Sticker Goblin, which, as I revealed earlier, will make 5.
Yep.
Get on Sticker Goblin?
Get on Sticker Goblin.
Okay, let me actually fish down in my bag for some dice here. Of all the dice I grabbed the one red die that nobody can read on camera.
There's always game log.
Oh, well. There we go. This one might be at least a little better. At least you can see there's a number on top there. And then here's a black d20 for the 2 that I had. Cool. And, I don't know, use that one in case I need it. And that one too. Yeah, alright, so I'll make the 5 red. Yeah, then I will go red.
Oh, did you roll already for it?
2. No, Sticker Goblin. I put the sticker sheet on it, sorry. Yeah, I did that.
I see.
Let's say I shuffled them out on screen, flipped 1, shuffled, flipped 1, shuffled, flipped 1. I got 2 5s and a 3. Good. So he'll be Gelatinous Goblin, makes 5, like I said. So we'll use red 1, 2, black, black. Attempt to cast Rakdos.
You're left with 2
2 red. Yep.
Scurry.
I am good on Rakdos.
Good on Rakdos.
Same.
Cool. I will use 1 of the red, have 1 left over, and evoke this Ingot Chewer.
Oh boy, here we go.
This is why I didn't care about the Wish Claw. I can get rid of it.
What does Ingot Chewer do for us?
It sacks itself for 5 cards, and it also blows up the Wish Claw. Unless somebody wants to Spellskite it to their Spellskite. Your video keeps cutting out, by the way.
Oh, mine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just refresh here.
I mean, unless you're giving me the Wish Claw, I don't really care.
I already gave it to Nybar, so.
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, what the hell?
I had to refresh. It boots people a bunch when you do that.
Oh boy.
Yeah, but I'm the host. What the fuck?
Our game just got completely fucked over by that.
You can just join back in.
I was say, yeah, can everyone rejoin? There we go.
And it keeps your game, it keeps all your points, like you're good.
So let me move everyone back to the appropriate. Here we go. Cool. So anyway, Ingot Chewer on stack.
I'm good on that.
Oh boy, I hate being the one that knows how fucking dangerous this shit is. You lose 2 life. I'm gonna cast a snap targeting Rakdos.
Fish trigger.
I don't have a response to Fish Trigger.
Okay, I get the draw.
Hold on.
It's up to CJ.
Yeah, hold on. So this doesn't exist yet. That's unfortunate.
Mm-hmm. I have 1 colorless floating.
I will. You just had to have that, huh?
Yeah, bro. I gotta stop you early before you feed the fish all the way. Give the game to Scion.
And he already has a Wish Club activation, so he might have it here anyways.
The Wish Claw activation was for this fish.
The Wish Claw was for this.
Yeah.
So that I could get there.
That's the problem with giving Rakdos things.
Do I want to do that? I do that. What does that do for me? This doesn't really do anything if I do that.
Go ahead, sack the goblin now.
Yeah, I'm going to activate Rakdos and sacrifice Sticker Goblin in response. Target myself for 3 cards.
I have no response to that.
Good.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Golgari Thug, Lotus Petal, Gemstone Mine. None of those are SWAT, damn it. Yeah, you got it, unfortunately. So, Fish Trigger, you can draw, I guess, since he's not paying.
Okay.
Yep.
And then Rakdos will get bounced.
Yeah, that's why everyone's cool with snap resolving.
Yep.
And then untap these 2 lands.
And then back to the Ingot Chewer.
I will pass on Ingot.
Yeah,
if you where you can get rid of the Spellskite.
It's going for the evoke cost, right?
Yeah, so he's gonna end up dying anyway. I mean, he has the finale. I think if we deal with the Spellskite, I don't think that really does much right now. Unless
Yeah,
you're...
but it allows other people to have removal options for Wogthras, which is a permanent base deck.
Yeah.
Versus letting you tutor when you already have Thrasios and a Training Grounds.
I think
I'm just gonna let you know, Savior. You should get the Spellskite, and the Wish Claw is not an issue.
Does that mean Does that mean you have like an Oppo or something?
I can just show them. I'll block you guys quick.
I see.
Why is my video so laggy?
If you're gonna use that after I do this, then sure.
Okay, that's exactly the plan.
Okay. In which case, Ingot Chewer's ETB will target the Spellskite.
Okay, Spellskite will get destroyed.
Okay.
I can't see your camera, Orin.
Oh, it's gone again. What is going on, man?
My Ingot Chewer is just gonna kill itself. Like, I can't do anything about it. Oh, and there it went again.
What the?
It's exiled again.
Yeah.
I mean, is there a rule on this? Because I feel like we're.
You just put cards like dead inside their table and you rejoin. Like Bell Table does this all the time.
Hey, well, I have 1 mana left. I'll rearrange this in a second. Play the land. It'll get the 3 counters. Pretty sure I just yeeted my D6 somewhere. So I'll use this one. Boop, 3 counters.
Board's in the wrong place. Save your.
Yeah, like I said, I'll reorganize this in a second. I'm gonna cast my pedal.
Fish trigger.
Yep.
Good to draw.
Yeah, I can't pay.
Okay.
And then I'll use the floating and my brand new fancy land. Do I just cast the thug? Yeah. Cast my thug.
I'm good with that.
All I have left is pedal. I got fuck all to do with that. Pass turn.
I'm gonna use my floating colorless before he move faces, if that's alright.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put a Thrasios spin on the stack.
Okay. I had something first just so.
Sure.
Oh, yeah, technically.
Okay. Just because we got to go in order of priority because I can't respond after you do this.
Sure. So we're
I
still
will
at his
cast
main phase.
his end step.
Main phase.
Because if we're in his end step, then my banner
Yeah.
goes away.
Yeah, we're in main phase because I was doing this all before combat. I never went to combat, nothing.
Okay. My bad.
Effectively my end step because I'm just going to be passing through everything at this point.
Yeah.
So if you want to do it now or you want to wait, it doesn't matter.
I'll wait till you're at step.
Okay.
So then before moving phases, I like to spend Thrasios. Cool. Yeah. Look at the card. Don't care about the card. And reveal a Born Upon Wind. Ooh.
That's spooky. I'm still attempting to pass.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. It's a lot of training ground. So I got a Force of Vigor. What are our best 2 targets?
I know his camera keeps freezing up, but he did show me the Force of Vigor, so.
Yeah.
Why is it doing this? What is going on right now? It hasn't done this all week.
Somebody else on your internet, like, watching Netflix or something?
No, dude. I'm literally, like, hotspotting my phone full bars. Just for that reason. Let me, I'll hardwire it in. It's gonna boot me again, but, I'll just hardwire it straight in the computer instead of hotspot. Sorry, guys.
Just had to do me dirty, Nightbar.
Like, I didn't want to chance it.
Had to do me dirty. I'm desperate for these points, man. Could have just left me the hell alone.
Yeah, it's either hope that you fizzle out, but even if you fizzle out, you feed. There's so many cards. There has to stop this now.
Oh, yeah.
This game is chalked.
Yeah, this is not ideal. Sorry, guys. Haven't had to deal with this before. Of course, it does it in the first tournament I joined.
I'm just wondering why it kicks all of us when you refresh.
Yeah, I haven't had to do that before, especially because I'm the host, too, so it's like...
Yeah. Now I'm exiled. It does it all the time. Like, I've been playing a lot over this last week on the server. Like, it happens with everyone. It is pretty common.
I have not been removed once, which is why I'm, like, really confused as well.
This is pretty new to me, too, I'll be honest with you.
Fair enough. I've just been playing a lot over the last week. Everyone's experienced this initiative. Okay. what do we think our best targets here are? Like, I know we're getting rid of the Wishclaw. I think I don't want to pick on Ibar, but like the training grounds or Recon's Mox is the best target to slow him down.
Oh, the Wishclaw and the training.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to take me out of the game, that's totally fine.
That's what I mean. Is that I don't want to completely take you out of the game.
You could also.
I think like hitting both of them. Like,
you could also technically hit the Urza Saga, so he doesn't go get something later that helps him.
Oh, that's true. That's a good call because it's an artifact land.
Enchantment land. But yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. That's a good middle ground. So we will Force of Vigor, and we will pitch a. I'm gonna pitch a Deathrite Shaman.
Okay.
And those will be our 2 targets.
Wishclaw and Training Grounds?
No, the Wishclaw and the Urza Saga on Recon's board.
Yeah. Wishclaw back to your graveyard?
Yeah. I would also like to hold priority. Phil.
Instead, sure.
Yeah, I'm still passing.
I will cast a Noxious Revival, losing 2 life, targeting Wishclaw.
Wow.
Noxious good?
Yeah, I got nothing.
Okay. Wishclaw will go on top. Then good to go to my turn.
I still pass.
Untap. What do we want to do here? Yeah, we'll pay 1 for fish, put a counter on it. Play a land for turn, Volcanic Island.
You need to draw your card first.
Oh, thank you. Skipping steps.
Bro's like, I put it here, I know about it.
Essentially, right? What do I want to do? I guess I could just cast it. Yeah, that's a good idea. Then I won't do it on my turn. We will pay a 2 for Ancient Tomb. We'll tap for blue. We're floating 1 colorless. And I will put... do I have to do that now? You know what? No. No, I don't do that right now. Yeah. We'll just cast a Arcane Signet.
Using the Vulcan.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Then I will use my floating colorless in the black, and we'll just recast Wishclaw.
Sounds good.
Yeehaw, partner.
That's just me pass.
Okay. I will untap. Upkeep. Then draw. Play a land for turn. Hedge Maze. Mr. Bill. Put Lotus Petal in my graveyard.
Responsible magic.
So, let's do nothing for 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to bring some Zenith. X equals 3.
Fish trigger?
We can have it.
Okay.
I will pass on the Grain Stones.
I'll pass on it.
I'm going to go go search for a green creature with mana value X or less. And I'm going to shuffle Green Sun's Zenith into my library.
Hey guys, can
Hey.
someone stream?
Could somebody else get it?
I cannot, just because we know how my internet's been being.
Are you good?
Are we good?
Yeah, is the game good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been choppy.
Yeah,
they
just has,
it's camera issues, I guess, is that we're all kicked off and camera's off for a little bit. So just not sure what the rule is on that.
Brother's thinking real hard on what he wants to get here.
Yeah, I mean, I have multiple lines, right? I'm just going to go for... let's go Enduring Vitality.
Little Bambi. Come on, Deadpool on top. Let's go.
I don't know how to fucking do this. They changed how sharing screens works. I don't know how to do it.
I can get it. I'm just gonna hope my computer doesn't have an aneurysm from 3 things running.
I got it.
Okay.
All the spell tables are open because I've been kicked from the game so many times. Alright, so Enduring Vitality will get to the battlefield. I shuffle Green Sun's Zenith back to my hand. I need a cut. Or excuse me.
you got 2.5.
Green Sun's Zenith in the library. Excuse me.
I knew what you meant.
Then I'm going to go ahead and Finale Devastation, having 1, 2 green for X equals 0.
This trigger. Unfortunately.
Will not pick that. And then we go back again.
Not the Dryad Arbor.
I'm going for Dryad Arbor.
Yeah.
That helps at all.
Yep.
Okay. Alright. And then with that, I will move to my second main and move my stuff.
Take priority. Spin for SOS.
On that spin.
Spin. That's a card. Okay, I like this card. We go over 6-30.
Ew. Stop.
It's a good card.
Yeah, I have nothing else for the inside.
Good. Good cut.
1.5.
And my turn. Tap. Upkeep. Draw card.
Man, guys, I wonder what he's gonna play for turn.
I have no idea.
We'll start with a land. Play this basic forest. I can play the Rustic Study. I'm really advancing my game plan. I feel like we just lose to 7 on our turn.
Yeah.
Oh, you're so wrong.
I mean, double wish call activation, all the
Again. Not that many triggers, and the wish call for the first one was 4 fish.
Yeah. I feel like a recall is like maybe help tapped out again.
Yep, that is accurate.
Yeah.
I'm fine. You just hold up interaction for me. That's totally weird.
We'll do the thing. Go ahead and play over 6-30.
Oh, ha, ho.
It's a good card.
Fish trigger. Good on your stick.
Mm-hmm.
That is all I got. Pass it to that.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep, draw. That's a card. Card that doesn't help me much right now. Do I really just tap out for Rakdos? Is that where I'm at? Yeah. Mama ain't raised no bitch. Screw it. Lose 2 for black and 1. Cast Chthonian Nightmare. You both have a trigger. I'm paying for neither.
Draw, go ahead. Am I good to draw?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is the Nightmare good?
That's good.
Cool. I'll get 3 energy, but I'm just going to immediately use it, so I'm not going to bother grabbing the token. I'm going to pay the 3, target the Sticker Goblin, sacrificing Thug, and putting Chthonian back in my hand as all part of the costs. On sacrifice, I have a Thug trigger. Thug is going to attempt to put Ingot Chewer back on top of my deck.
That seems good.
Cool. And then Sticker Goblin attempts to reanimate. Sticker Goblin reanimates. We have another ETB for Unsanctioned to try and make another 5.
No unsanctioned.
Seems good.
Cool. 5 red. Chthonian's back in hand.
5 cards.
Black. Cast Rakdos again. You got it, dog.
I'm fine with it.
Good on Rakdos.
Cool. We will activate Rakdos, sack the Sticker Goblin, target myself for 3 cards. Wow, it's an Ingot Chewer and an Infernal Plunge and a land. We will shock in said land. We will use one of my floating and evoke the Ingot Chewer again. Oh, Rakdos is tapped and indestructible. Yeah, you got it, fam.
He says I got it, let's go. Yeah, I got nothing for you this time around.
I don't have anything for Ingot Chewer.
Open.
Okay. Let's just not have a Wish Claw again. That'll be
Valid.
good.
Yep.
Boom Wish Claw. And then attempts to sacrifice itself. Good. Target myself for 5 cards.
You have how much floating mana?
1 red, my pedal, and my land. Oh, that's real unfortunate. There's my Phyrexian Tower, Bowmasters, Command Tower, Priest. That's 4. Vampiric Tutor. That's 5. Okay. How many human? I guess that's tough. That's tough. Well, I already played a land, so all these lands would have been nice. They gone. Fuck it. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Cast the priest.
Cheers.
You got it. Even if I wanted to pay, this time I can't. Priest good, it just ETBs and makes 3 red for anyone who needs to know.
I got nothing for this.
Yeah, that's good.
Cool, 3 red. Use one of the red, cast Flamekin Harbinger out of my hand. This.
Cheers.
You got it. For context, Flamekin
Sorry,
Harbinger
I just,
top decks
I'm just
a
curious
elemental.
because I missed it. How did you get the Bone Chewer back again?
The Ingot Chewer with
The
Golgari Thug, when
Okay.
he dies, puts something on top, and then since I flipped.
Okay, no worries. I was just trying to remember.
Am I good for this to resolve and then to tutor?
Yes.
You're good by me.
Tutor good. Go get. Go ahead and put Grief on top of my deck. So I'll put that over here real quick so that I can doot cuts.
Take 2.
2.
So Grief's on top of your deck.
Yes.
And you're able to cast these spells off the top right now?
Off the top, no, but I do have a sacrifice spell right here, so.
Okay.
Which I will go down to 1 floating mana. Cast my Infernal Plunge, additional cost, sacrificing the priest. I have a Rakdos trigger targeting myself for 3. You both have draw triggers. I shall pay for neither.
Okay. What does Infernal Plunge do?
Adds 3 red.
Gives him the
I'm gonna respond to this. Just because I don't know where this keeps going. But,
Getting the mana.
not hitting the mana. I'm just not allowing him to use it. Silence.
That also works. You can vote assist to the trigger.
Of all things for
I
you to
cannot
fucking
pay.
have.
Do you want to respond to this side trigger, CJ?
Doesn't matter now, I don't think.
Yep. The one weakness of the deck in this sense.
All cards for you to have. Did you just draw that, or have you been holding it?
I've been holding that.
You cheeky dog. Yeah, of course. And so I'm going to lose the Grief, which was the whole reason I got the Grief, which was to fish for interaction. And I'm going to lose that. I'm going to lose that.
Seems like a good spot.
Yeah, that sucks. Do I just fire off the Vamp so I don't lose Grief? Then that just feeds you guys more cards.
It does do that.
How many cards do you have right now?
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
No, I'm just going to bite the bullet and be very sad. I'm silenced.
Okay.
I make a bunch of mana that's irrelevant and flip 3 cards. Rip Grief, Rip Soul Ring, Rip Reanimate. Oh my god. I mean, I can't do anything else, so I just pass.
Untap. Let me think on this for a second.
To keep the fish or not to keep the fish?
Just because I don't have any interaction, I think I gotta keep the fish.
That's fair.
I hate it here.
I get it. I don't blame you. I'd be hating it too. Yeah, what do we do here? Yeah, we're gonna pay 2 paper fish. Losing 2 life. So 2. I'm good to draw. Drop a turn. That is a magic card. Let's see here. Okay. We will play Chromox first. If that's good, we are just going to imprint a.
Sigil version.
Let me do some counting here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you can have this draw. I'm not gonna do anything this turn that you want to counter. Okay.
I'm sorry, what did you imprint on that thing?
Ignoble Hierarch. I will tap this for 1 to cast a Soul Ring. Let me think on this one, because this one I think I am going to pay for. Yeah, we will definitely pay for this one. If that's good, we will tap for 2 floating and colorless. We're gonna cast a Gilded Drake.
Nice. You're 6
Oh, question. Can I tap my mana different because we haven't gone any forward, or is that over?
You can tap different, that's fine.
Okay. I just want to make sure I'm doing this right. Yeah, we got to tap this one for it. Okay. Gilded Drake. Let me just do some math. Yeah, I gotta let you draw on this one. Okay. Gilded Drake on the stack. Everyone's good?
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab Enduring Vitality with the target.
Good with me.
And grab a token.
Notably, the Vitality will still have Summoning Sickness, just so you know.
I know. Because you just casted your last turn anyways. We're gonna tap.
You take the Vitality over the Rifles. So
I do. You're first. He just got cucked pretty hard there. I don't know.
Pretty out of this game, so unless you can deal
You're the problem first. We got a lot of fish triggers in between and Mystic triggers in between now and his turn. So, yeah, I deal with the Enduring Vitality.
Nybar, how many cards you got in hand?
With you.
He does. I have just fed him
13, 14 cards.
Yeah, fine. If you can take them on your own, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's basically what you're doing here. You're 1v1 again.
Yeah, because I can see a card. That's not a lot.
Yeah. I have 1 card in hand, it doesn't do anything. So if you can win against them on your own, go for it. Take me out of the game, too.
And you know what one of my other cards in hand is, so.
took his Thrasios, you take him out of the game.
No, I didn't realize that you were the you had so many little cards in there. I thought you were the winner. My bad.
Yeah, I got cards. You can take Gracias. I have a risk today now, so.
Yeah, I mean, take yeah, fine. Take the Enduring. I don't care, but at this point, I mean, you're king making, right? So.
Yeah, 100%. You're right.
Unless you're winning this turn, you're
not. Like, I've just been casting Ram, right? I'm trying to shut something down. I think I have to take Gracios just because of how many cards you drew.
Yeah, doesn't bother me.
Okay.
Gracias.
Yeah, it's like I was gonna cast another card, but I want to feed him at this point. Fuck.
You should just keep your mana up for interaction. Because, like, I only make red mana with this Chthonian, so that's not good. Plus, Sticker Goblin's already down to 3 mana, so he's already...
He's gonna go off pretty hard on his turn, but, like...
I also can't even...
I thought you had the win here, to be honest with you.
I can't even Chthonian loop without feeding you a shitload of cards with fish,
yeah,
so...
I tried to tell you, I didn't. Like, the only wish ball I got off was for a fish. And I have not drawn anything that is a win con. Or even close to resembling a win con.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
It is if he has enough mana.
Not how I run this deck.
If he has enough mana, it does, but...
It also just becomes, like, kill on sight. If I do it that way, it's super mana intensive and, like, super never resolves.
Yeah, like, even to do it once cost him 7, so, like, that's rough.
Yeah, like, he's going for a win on his turn, probably. And I don't know, like, if I can even do anything about it.
I think you just hold your mana and pass and hope you draw stuff with the fish to interact if you don't have it already.
Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll let that float. Okay, that'll be a pass.
Alright. See what we draw here. Alright, I got some. Alright, fall and tap, upkeep, and then draw per turn. This would have helped earlier.
Are we looking at a Thrasios Pasios over there, good sir?
Not really. I might. What's another card that you have there? Is that a wish ball?
No, I blew up the wish claw.
Oh yeah, training grounds or 6
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I didn't want the tutor getting passed around again, so.
What's that? Just math.
Some meth, brother. You okay?
Yeah, I don't have the mana really for anything.
That's why I was wondering if it's just Thrasios Pasios.
Yeah, I'll just try to draw here as well. Let's see how this goes. Let's have for a green and a bloom. Thrasios.
You have 6.
1 second. With your risk study trigger on the stack, I'm gonna tap for a bloom and a whatever the fuck. Fairy Mastermind? Yep. So you can have that trigger. Fairy Mastermind resolves.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, and then you'll draw your second turn.
I may draw.
Ooh, fancy.
I could totally cuck you here.
You can.
But I've drawn nothing but straight ass, so I will draw a card.
Alright.
I continue to draw straight ass as well.
Alright, this maybe does something for me. I'm gonna tap for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Thrasios can't tap, he just came in.
Convoke, sir.
Unless it's that. Unless it's a chord. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, you're good.
So I tap the Mox Amber instead.
Yep.
Sure.
Wandering Arcade.
Ah, see.
Your Mystic Study.
Good on Mystic Study. I can't pick it.
Christ. Archaic.
Maybe just slow down a little bit, you know?
Yeah, slow down a little bit. No respond. I'm gonna crop rotation, sack my forces dimension cost here before that thing comes down.
Fish trigger on the stack.
You got a fish trigger.
I'm also going to respond to your crop rotation.
Sure.
I'm going to pay a black and cast a Vampiric Tutor.
Yeah.
I'm going to pay for that.
Sure.
Hey, you want to talk? What you getting?
You want to counter it? You counter it.
I can't counter it, but I can steal it. That's why I'm asking. What are we talking about over here?
Oh, you can steal it?
I can.
Yeah.
It's Rakdos' target player. I can activate Rakdos, crack this, and target you for a card. So that's why I want to talk about this.
I was going to say. Just let me do it.
Now that we're already here and it's currently resolving, I want to talk.
Okay. Fair enough.
So like,
I know.
what you
What
getting?
should I grab? I was probably gonna get interaction. That's
Probably the safest thing to do right now.
yeah. Seeing where this game state is. Yeah, I think so.
Okay. If that's what you're getting, I'm cool with that.
Game.
As long as you're grabbing interaction, that's cool.
Yeah, I'll even show you after.
Cool.
Lose 2 life.
The Vamp Tutor is resolving on the stack
Oh my
right now.
god.
Yeah.
I thought I just asked if it was good.
Yeah, you're good. Sorry.
Yeah.
You
Just
already
said he was on top.
Rip.
Yeah, I think we just do that. I think we just do that.
Take breaks.
I'm just gonna block them and show him that prove I did get interaction. Good.
Yep.
I think you can guess what that's for.
Yep.
He's crop running for Cradle right now before his turn. That's why he's doing it.
Yeah, I just don't want you getting a copy of Cradle.
Okay, that's on top.
Your Cradle would be so much fucking better right now.
It'd be our Cradle.
Yeah,
You have one card.
So back to the crop rot.
Yeah.
Crop rot on the stack. Triggers for Ristic already resolved there, I think, too. Or for Moro, right?
I'm good on crop rat.
Good on crop rot.
Yay. There it is. Green.
So, Aram, are you holding a certain other card in hand for that?
A certain other card in hand.
Okay, I won't pry any further so you don't reveal anything, but...
What, like a Besage?
That'd be hot.
Yeah, pretty hot. I'd say with the Rock Frost Cradle, because that one is way better right now.
Yeah. I'm about to get my spell scan in the graveyard. That's my Boseiju counter.
Go ahead, put 1 on top.
We're back to Wandering Archaic, which I think I'm almost going to pass on.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that.
Nice. Archaic hits.
Damn, he gets to copy my rituals and activate Thrasios with the free mana.
I mean, we'll see. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. All right. I will have nothing else for my main phase. Combat, second main, and I'll go to my end step. If there's any...
You got it, fam.
All right. I'll faster.
Tappers. Dragons.
You just pass, bro. Easy.
Kind of close to doing that. 2 life, and pay 3 mana. I'm going to cast a Tireless Provisioner.
Yeah. What's up?
Turns.
That's cool with everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. Let's go.
Wow. Now you're gonna fetch and get 2 treasures and.
Yeah, we're definitely playing.
Yep, there it is.
Definitely playing fetch lane. Trigger, make a treasure with everyone.
Yep.
Treasure together. Upside down Theseus. Yeah. And then I'd like to pay life and fetch.
Good to go.
Right. Find something with my bonus type. Easy choice. It's still in here right now. What that means. I don't think I actually have my hand. Just get a brain pull and play untapped and get another treasure.
Cool.
Dose. Trace.
2 on top.
I should have any creatures I could play. I'll cast a Lotus Petal and I will not pay the fish.
Good to draw.
Pay the draw.
Okay.
Mature interaction. After that, I guess I just hold up mana, which is unfortunate. I'm gonna move to my end step. With everyone. Alright. Throw out cards and keep going. Is that. These. Check. Is a 7. Yeah, it's 7. And then I will move this card. We're gonna get rid of a land. A land. A land. A land. A land. A land. A land.
Wild.
Literally told me straight ass. Risk said it was not saving me. Right, and then I'll pass.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. I mean, it's nice. Play the swamp. Yeah. Recast that Chthonian Nightmare. Yeah, that's where we're at. Well, I'm not going to be paying for the fish for sure, but you can have it too. I don't care.
Good to draw fish. Okay.
Yep, I'm cool with Chthonian Nightmare.
Alright. ETB, make the 3 energy. But just like before, we're going to go ahead and I'm gonna double check these sticker sheets. None of these other ones on here make 4, right? AIE, UE, E, UAI. No, so everything that I have makes 3 at most on the sticker goblin, so it doesn't matter whether I hit sticker or priest. I'm gonna activate Chthonian Nightmare, paying the 3 energy, putting it back in my hand, sacrificing Flamekin, targeting the red priest that is in my yard. I have a Rakdos trigger for 1 card, targeting myself. Cool.
That's a Rakdos trigger.
I flip a Party Thrasher. Neato. Priest will enter, make 3 red. Cool. Boop. I will spend 2 of the red and cast the Party Thrasher.
Trigger.
You... I'll pay this time.
Sure.
I'm cool too.
Okay.
That's one Party Thrasher.
We will activate Rakdos, sack the priest, target myself for 3 cards.
Sounds good.
Cool.
Blood Pet, Rollick, 9 lives familiar. Ooh.
Is Rakdos tapped right now?
There's still technically his ability to become indestructible and tap himself, but unless you're responding to that, then effectively, yeah.
Okay. So I was just wondering if you'd use his ability.
Yeah, so activating it is sacking a creature. The result is indestructible and tap. So there is a short time frame where he's not, which is sometimes relevant for this, but there is currently not. Okay.
That Deadly Relic is pretty hype.
A Deadly Rollick's ass with an Archaic, because then I just get clapbacked.
I mean, you can just pay the 2.
Sure, I could, but that's spending more of my mana. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Fuck it, we're gonna eat the Gemstone Mine here. Eat its last counter. We're just gonna recast the Chthonian. I pay for nothing.
I also have a trigger on the stack as well.
Yep.
So your second draw, I will draw Nybar, and then your second draw, Aaron. After you draw,
I will draw. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Then I will draw.
We good with Chthonian? Question mark.
I'm good with it.
Cool. Second verse, same as the first. Eat, return to hand, attempt to reanimate priest, flip 2 cards before that happens. Any responses anywhere? Cool.
Good on.
Pinnacle Monk and a Blazemire Verge, of course, when I play my fucking Swamp for turn. ETB, make 3 red again. Pinnacle Monk's hot, but if I play that, I have no mana left. So I guess black 1. Cast again. Feel free, kids.
Give the jaw. Okay.
Are we good?
Good.
Electric Boogaloo and all that. Sacrifice, return to hand. Sticker Goblin this time is the target. If all is good to resolve, I'll flip 3 more cards and reanimate. Good?
Yeah. And just question. You said that the Deadly Relic was ass for you, but doesn't Rakdos have indestructible?
Deadly Rollick Exiles, Chief.
Oh, my bad. There we go.
Anyway. Mana Vault, another land, a Skirk Prospector. I even cut a land before this, for Christ's sakes. I'm on 25. Like, what?
What's the end goal here, Chief? You're just gonna draw this into all of our interaction to stop you? And
yeah, I've been praying to hit something that makes black mana. Is kind of the issue.
Mm-hmm.
So Sticker Goblin, enter, make 3.
Mm-hmm.
Go up to 5.
Yeah, an Arcane Signet makes black mana.
Yeah, I know, that's my last black mana. That's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like this game's gonna go forever.
Pay 1. Pay for Rhystic Study on the Mana Vault,
Sure.
but I cannot pay for fish.
Yeah,
Well, won't pay for fish anyway. Aram?
Oh, sorry. Thank you. I'm zoning out.
Good.
Okay.
Mana Vault good?
Sure. I'm good with it.
We're just going to go ahead and float the 3 colorless now. We're going to use 2 of it so that I can pay for Rhystic Study and cast this Blood Pet.
Good draw, fish.
It's a creature.
It's a creature.
Yep.
Yeah.
I will
Blood Pet.
sack Blood Pet to itself, float a black mana, target myself for a card. Another land. What the fuck? I'm just, hold on, I'm fucking curious here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I've seen 10 of my 22 normal lands. Christ. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. Use 2 of the red as I pay for Rhystic Study. Cast Skirk. Skirk good. Yep. Okay. Crack Skirk. Go up a red. Flip a card. Ozox. That'd be good if I had an actual sack outlet. So would this cat. Fuck my life. Black, red, pay for Rhystic Study. This time, recast Chthonian. You can draw a fish.
Okay.
Does Chthonian Nightmare resolve again?
Sorry, did you pay for a sick on that one?
I did.
Okay. You got it.
I have 1 red and a signet. We'll go again. Sacrifice Sticker Goblin, attempt to reanimate the priest, put the card back in my hand, flip 3, yada yada yada.
How much mana do you have right now?
2.
Can I just stop him? You're just paying for my stuff, but not the fish.
I will eventually have to stop paying. You know that.
Yeah, but then once you stop paying, you're just going for it.
If I stop paying, I'm either going for it and you counter me, or I'm fizzling and just putting stuff on the board.
I don't like this position.
Okay.
Last in this order, so it's like it doesn't stop you anyway.
So am I good?
Yeah, I mean,
good to flip.
Yeah. Orm has a ton of cards now. I mean, at some point you got to hit something good.
Rite of Flame.
You would think.
Another land. Another land. Jesus fucking Christ almighty. 2 lands out of
Here's
those.
proof that you, in fact, don't actually have to hit something good.
I go up to 4 red floating in total because I still had 1 left.
What are you casting?
Cast the Rite of Flame. You guys can both draw. Why not, right?
Do I get the Rite of Flame also?
Sure, if you want.
Yep, I will have 2 red floating. correct? That's
Yes.
+1 for each graveyard. So mine actually.
No, you'll only have 2 because mine hasn't resolved yet to be in my graveyard.
Oh, true. I have 2 red floating.
Am I good to draw?
Yeah, I said everyone can draw.
I know, I'm just resolving the
yeah,
stack.
sorry.
The way the stack resolves.
Yeah. Am I good to make 2 more mana?
You got 2 more mana.
Go up to 5. Use my last black and yeah, fuck it. Pay for Ristic Study, cast Chthonian.
Fish trigger.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is Chthonian good again?
It's good.
Yeah, wow. We're gonna grab Sticker Goblin, or at least that's the target, with the ability as I sack Priest, target myself for 3 and put this back in hand. Assuming that resolves, let me check how much I actually get. What's the most I can get? 3 from Ancient, I believe? Or 3 from Unassuming. Unassuming's funnier, so if we get there, we get there. First I flip 3, is that good?
What stickers do you have left? That's like the
Ragavan, Bogart Trawler, Phyrexian Altar.
How many
I
stickers do you have left?
I have used all the big stickers at this point, so Unassuming will make 3, something over here will make 3, and then the others are like 2.
Yeah. You eventually run out of stickers.
Yes, because I have no way in my deck to either put them in hand or back in the deck, so yeah, you are correct. I do eventually run out. This is the doomsday scenario of the Sticker Goblin. Am I good to have Sticker enter and make 3?
Yeah.
That's good.
Up to 6.
Remind me, do you still have the Forsaken Miner in your graveyard?
I do indeed.
Wow, you hit the combo.
It only took feeding you guys how many cards and burning through so many fucking black mana flips the doodles that it's insane. I mean, I have to, right? Like,
go for it.
We try. I've spent 3, cast Phyrexian Altar.
Fish trigger or stick trigger?
I pay for nothing.
Okay. Unfortunately, I don't have much mana, and my free one, we're not going to waste that yet, so we're just going to pass.
Cool. Yeah, I think it's me passing it.
Okay. Well, then I guess that's how that goes.
Rexton just let him do this over and over again.
I'm gonna.
Because I'm not seeing another turn either way, so it doesn't matter.
You actually are. Like, I promise I'm not winning.
Unless you can guarantee me that I'm seeing another turn.
Yeah, I just promised you I'm not winning on my turn.
I'm not winning on my turn with what I have in hand, so. Yeah.
That's a promise that I will hold myself to. It doesn't matter what I draw. Even if I did. Like, no one's winning through anything right now with Wandering Archaic up there.
Which kind of was the goal, right? To slow down just a little bit. Because
but if Recon doesn't have shit, right? Wandering Archaic doesn't matter. If I'm the only one that's policing you, I only have a limited amount of things that need to police you.
Yeah, again, like I just promised, I'm not going for a win.
I'll take care of it. We'll show
I'm not gonna ruin my reputation for that.
No. I'm gonna force negation pitching Mr. Kimura.
Do you pay for fish?
I will not pay for fish or Wandering Archaic.
Okay.
Are you gonna bother copying it?
Yeah, I was gonna deny the copy. Or actually,
you should.
I'm gonna copy it and target the altar as well.
Yeah, because like it doesn't put a draw trigger anywhere because it's a copy, so might as well.
Yeah, I'll copy and target the altar.
I'll take care of it. We'll show. I'm not paying for fish. No.
Okay.
I will not pay for fish or Wandering Archaic. Okay. All right. Well, if Recon doesn't have shit, right?
Yeah, you just had to have it, right?
I mean, you fed us like 10 cards before getting to this point.
Yeah, I know, but like, what else am I supposed to do? Sit here, do nothing, and wait until somebody wins?
Wait for a window.
Dude.
And patience. Which I get, but like, it's not the window.
Yeah, it sucks that you said you're going to copy it. Yep, cool.
Yeah, I mean, I think it makes sense.
I'm going to spend my last 3 mana and cast the cat.
Trigger 60.
Can't pay.
Cat is good. Looking forward to seeing how that works for you.
Cat's good by me.
That's not good.
I've gotten a chance to put cat in Activus yet.
Okay, well, I can't do anything else. I'm just going to pass.
Yeah, good on tap.
Uh-huh.
I think we finally let fish die. Yeah. Yeah, we do, because there's a wandering archaic out there, so might as well. Draw for turn. That's a walls. God. What a mess. What a mess. Okay. Somehow have 1 land in hand? Yep. Play land for turn. We are going to tap for a plains and a black. We're going to cast a Loco. Before I do that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I mean, you're good to draw. You're good.
Yep.
Okay. And pay 1, 2, losing 2 life. We will tap for a... Yeah, we'll tap for blue here. Oh, no, we won't actually. We'll tap for blue here. Cast a Rhystic Study, Loco trigger on the stack, and I'm going to hold priority. So I haven't made this treasure yet. Yeah, I'm holding priority on your draw. Sure. We are going to... We're going to pay a red for a red Elemental Blast, paying 2 for the Wandering Archaic trigger, and we're going to cast it at your Rhystic Study.
I'm doing this right now.
Yes, you do. Let me just count for it quickly.
So I have 2 things. 1 for your Rhystic Study, 1 for your Elemental Blast.
Yep. I'm excited about that.
Yes, you are. Yeah. You can draw.
Question is, do I give the no cards?
I have 3 cards in hand and no interaction.
You have 1 half of Scary. Sure, I'll give you a card. Let's be in your second draw.
Police in here, if anything.
Pretty much. The only reason I paid for his Wandering Archaic is so he can encounter my own Mystic Study.
Yeah, let's not use this.
Cool.
And then back to the Rhystic on the Rhystic.
Yeah, Rhystic draw. Which goes on top, the Lothar trigger or the
Rhystic, because you're active
Rhystic?
player.
Yeah, so mine goes on bottom. Rhystic is on top. What else do I want to cast here? I have.
There's no pressure now to Rhystic. So
You draw again, or is there only one draw?
Sorry?
Draw turn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he let the fish go away, so.
Yeah, and Rhystic's still on the stack. Yeah, I guess we just we let you draw.
That's good.
And now Lothal.
Lose a life, make a treasure if we're good to resolve that.
And now the actual Rhystic Study.
Rhystic Study on the stack.
Say, I'm F6, boys. Don't look at me.
Why are we going overtime here, by the way?
We have to have a winner. Yeah, we have to have a winner because there's this to Final Four.
Mm-hmm. Preferably not 11 and a half hours, but you know.
Yeah.
Well, let's start a gap, like, I would say with you.
Yeah. Are you holding priority on the Rhystic Study recon?
I have no responses to the study.
Okay.
I thought
I didn't. No, you didn't say anything. That's.
Okay, yeah.
Yep.
I'm just sitting here yapping, I guess.
So Rhystic Study lands.
Yeah, geez, Sabretooth, what are you doing over there, man?
Yeah, I passed on the one trigger. I didn't realize that the Rhystic trigger was still stuck.
Yeah, fair enough.
Rhystic the card.
Anything else over there?
We're then just gonna pay 2. And we'll cast a Sylvan Library.
Ah, now I have a reason to hit you. Unfortunately, no.
Enchantment.
It'd be terrifying if Archaic copy enchantments too.
Alright.
Let me count the cards in hand.
Well, now I have a
2,
reason to
3,
punch you for
4,
6.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I gotta get rid of 3.
Are you attempting to just move to end step and stuff?
Yes.
Okay. I need to stop in your second main phase. So unless anyone else has any other input.
Let's stop there.
Second main phase, I'm gonna activate Rakdos, sacrifice the cat, and target myself for 3 cards. Good.
Cool.
Dargo, Simian Spirit Guide, Ancient Tomb. We are now, as far as I'm concerned, good to move to your end step.
Okay. Anyone else? We're good?
Good.
When we move to your end step, the cat will come back with 1 less counter on it. I didn't put the die on it, that's my bad, but...
I think I just sack. Right, discard 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I've been...
5, 6, 7.
So far, Nybar, the cat's been pretty hot as like the, well, things didn't go my way, end with cat.
Yeah.
I'll discard a Niv Mizzet Draco Genius. I'll discard a Channel of the Suns. And I'll discard a Bloom Tender.
Yes. As far as I'm concerned, I think you should have just played the cat in the past. And then you would have been in a good spot.
Yeah, but then I lose the altar to exile versus... But
no, because you see
yeah,
you
it's
saw the
force
cat,
of
like,
negation,
one of the
duh.
first things.
Oh,
The cat
yeah,
was one
I
of the first
guess.
things you saw. You just play cat in the past. You don't try to exile your deck.
I guess.
And you wait for a window. You build up what, 12 cards?
I also saw 0 of my interaction. We're good to pass, by the way. We're just yapping.
Yeah.
I also saw 0 of my interactive pieces, so I was like, oh, I should hit something, right? No? Fuck me, I guess. Instead, I hit like 7 lands. Do I go down another land, go to 24? World may never know.
Stuff.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 mana.
12 mana. All right, let's do this.
Gaia's Cradle, just fuck.
I wish, man.
Well, at least there's that.
Yeah, the thing is, I don't have my Cradle. It's kind of hurting it. But I'm gonna try to do that.
I saw that.
What'd you say?
I think I know exactly what I saw.
I don't think you know it. I'm gonna tap Eternal Witness for 1, and then tap Riot Arbor. So this is gonna float for a minute. I'm gonna this time. This time ain't big enough for 2.
Yeah. What are your targets?
Ristic Trigger.
Well-
Ristic Trigger on the stack. Not pay for it. I'll be targeting Eternal Witness and Ristic Study.
Since I think yours to credits for you.
Not on the stack.
So it just bounces Eternal Witness and Ristic Study?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess I'll be fine with that. Oh, it's bounced, sorry. In my hand.
Witness to my hand.
Joke's on us, he's had it the whole time.
Right. I'm gonna go ahead and tap for 1, 2.
Should always tap your creatures first,
No, I
come on.
don't think so. Tapping for 3. Eternal Witness.
Local Trigger.
What's in your trigger again?
Finale, Town, Lotus Petal, Saga, Spellskite, Heat.
This will probably finale here.
Finale gets
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So X is 4. Unless he's holding a Spirit Guide, X is 5.
Not going for Seedborn if that makes it better.
yeah. Seaboard would be scary. I think I'll have this.
Yeah. I think we had to let him do it with the Wandering Archaic. Kind of hard to fight through that.
Which ways?
I'm gonna return Finale to my hand. Let's go for Finale, I guess. You can tap for 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. X equals 4. Finale.
Oh, I miscounted. Whoops.
Oh, it gets you Displacer Kitten?
No, I'm not going for Kitten.
I could get him like High Fey Trickster.
I guess. I don't see the point in that when you only have 1 mana left open after that. I'm gonna pass on this.
Yeah, I pass.
Intrigued.
Alright. Finale resolved. Just go in my graveyard.
Rose cast finale 3 times this game, I think.
It is good.
That's good.
Very
You're not
good.
Spellseeker?
I am on Spellseeker. Problem is, it just has to be a green creature.
No, it's Finale. Be any creature.
Oh, you're right.
Nybar, shut the fuck up.
Shit the fuck up.
Let him make mistakes. Come on now.
I kept thinking Green Sun Zenith. I think that you're right. I guess I do. Spellseeker.
Let's go. Proper island off the Cradle. Just up to him.
Yeah, I think it's Spellseeker, Crop Right, Cradle. I think you're right. I honestly thought that this. I don't know why I thought it was Green Sun Zenith. I guess I've cast that also this turn. This game, yeah. Just a little bit. Holy shit, did I take it out? Oh, it's right here. Oh my god. I changed the card, that's why. Pulsican, do you guys mind if I shortcut this since it enters battlefield?
Yeah, ETB
Yeah, go
trigger,
for it.
passing that.
Yep.
Yeah.
ETB trigger on the stack. Okay. Okay. I mean, the interaction point here would be the next card. Go front to hand. Revealed. Wait a second. I'll make sure. I'll tap for one green. Draw front.
Resacking.
Harbor. Or excuse me, no. Hedge maze.
About to say, making your crazy.
Yeah, no, I don't want. No, I know.
It's like, please do, please do.
Yeah, like I ain't gonna say no.
I am going for Cradle, so this is an interaction point if you want. No problem with stack.
Yeah, I'm passing that.
Yeah, you got a fam.
Here's the tricky part. Unfortunately, I think I'm gonna get it.
I mean, you got some Jassios activations.
I do, but
2.5.
yeah. Oh, you said 2.5.
Yeah.
Alright. Cradle. That was not my land for turn. Because if they put a land in play.
Yep.
Correct. Shift the number.
Permanents in your graveyard? You have a sponsor.
Is a pedal. If he needs the blue, I think he's just gonna make a pedal for a Boro.
True. Yeah. Wait, do you just have a board on here? Let's see.
No, but we could do some. This is gonna be a little complicated. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 creatures in hand. Yes.
It's also 9.
And then I'm gonna tap for.
Yeah, it is 9. It is 9.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. I'm gonna tap for the 1 green floating. 10. Excuse me, and the guy's cradle. So 10 green. I'm gonna pay 4 green.
Is it Delirium or Threshold? It's Delirium, right?
It's Delirium.
Yeah, you got 4 different types in there.
I have Artifact, Instant, Land, Sorcery.
And creature and enchantment, like yeah.
Just double checking. Let's go check.
I'm just gonna do this to represent the Lotus Petal.
Tapped pedal, right? Because you tapped it, or no?
True, yeah.
I think the Delirium just becomes a copy.
Right, but it would still be tapped.
But you did tap it for mana, so it is tapped.
Is that so? If the Delirium becomes a copy, it doesn't untap.
No.
It doesn't untap. It doesn't re-enter anything. It just becomes a copy and breaks it as it is.
So you can have a tap pedal. So you'd have 6 left, yeah. Not me checking Lotus Petal to make sure that I'm not crazy and it says tap before you did that.
Yeah, like I said, I didn't realize it was doing. I just became a copy. Otherwise, I didn't need the mana. All right, I'll spin Thracius once. Went down 2.
Yep.
I'm gonna play. Use other 2 green.
Ooh.
Sorry. Did we get a reveal?
No, I assume.
Oh, I apologize. Did not get a review. It was Gemstone Caverns, which actually something to play.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Money. Hungry.
Right.
I'm probably gonna be a bit still. This game is scuffed. So either find something downstairs or I might just lose on his next turn, so we'll see.
Yeah, I think I messed up by tapping this. I would have had it. Alright. I'll go ahead and move to 9 6.
I'm good on your answer.
Because you're playing Doom. Sorry, I was
attempting to move to his step.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the cat thing. I'm gonna set cat with Rakdos. You scare me with how much you got going on over there in Ibar. Because you have how many cards in hand again?
I do have a lot of cards in hand. I have the least on board. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Jesus Christ.
What are the odds that I hit? What are the odds I hit a Fierce Guardianship off one of you guys?
Not very good for me.
Recon, you've not shown
I just don't
any
really-
interaction.
I have I got 1 interaction piece, and I don't have the mana for it, so
Okay.
I'm kind of hoping to just copy interaction at this point.
I think I target you for 3 cards and hope we flip like an MBT or Fierce.
All right, let's do it.
Cool. So yeah, I'll sack cat, target you for 3 cards. Any responses?
I'm good.
Cool. Let's see what I hit.
Action
The one that I can't use. God damn it.
Wooded Foothills, Flare Denied.
The other one that I can't use.
You can
I have.
for 0.
Yeah, but I will die. I don't have rainbow lands to pay the pack trigger.
Well, here's what you can do. You can pack his spell, and I will pack your pack.
Yeah, but then what?
Oh, never mind.
No, wait. Yes, we can, because then you pay for pack because your copy will resolve first and counter his spell.
Yeah.
But that's incredibly risky. So that'll be a do or die decision.
I will try and help that out if I can. I will just say that. I will back that up and try to.
Are we good to
not to die from the pack?
I am now good to go to end step and try and get McKitty.
I will have a thing.
Oh, hold on, stop.
Oh, okay.
This is apparently Delirium I can.
No, you tapped it for land, so it doesn't untap when it becomes the thing. It just becomes the thing. It does not re-enter, it does not flicker, nothing, yeah. So your pedal is still in your yard for what that's worth.
Oh, yeah.
I believe, because it's just, yeah.
It does, it doesn't come back.
Alright, so if we're good to move to his actual unstep and my cat come back?
Yes.
Cool. I have no further responses before passing.
Yeah,
So
I'm good.
Your cat trigger is at the beginning of that step. I'm just going to respond to the cat trigger.
Sure.
And we're going to
No kitty.
channel Otawara targeting the Wandering Archaic.
Uh-oh.
What's going to get, boys?
I just think it's annoying.
Yeah, it's also going to stop your win, but that's fair.
Tell me you've got a SWAT
Yeah, I don't have a SWAT.
again.
I don't have a stifle either.
Love to do it.
I know. Alright. That resolved.
To hand.
The hand, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a hand. It doesn't destroy anything. Cool legends.
Kitty cat.
I'm just curious how you win right now on your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna figure that out. I don't know if I can, but I'm gonna
Alright, so kitty cat.
untap. Keep. No, no structure. Okay, what to do? I can. Yes. Let's just start with the simple thing. We're gonna play a turn. Basic worst. You'll have a trigger to make a treasure.
Mm-hmm.
Go up to 3 treasures. Two, 4, 6. Business life.
Kodama.
So this is where we really want to use a pact, and
Yeah, but I'll die now because there's no archaic.
I'm not saying you. I'm committing to me using the first pact.
Oh, okay. Right.
I know. I'm well aware.
I can't believe of all the counter spells I hit the 2 that I can't use. Yes, I'm aware.
You can use that pact.
Oh. That's not what I was anticipating.
This is where you would like to use that pact, please, sir.
I'm gonna need a little reassurance, brother.
Okay, I will show you the reassurance.
Because that is just suicide. I hate to say, I can't play at flash speed in here, so I see. Fair enough. I have some reassurance.
Is it good reassurance?
It is. I'm just not. If I die, I die. I cast Pact.
Okay.
Targeting the Veil, specifically.
Yeah, that's fine. Then
Pact on Kodama.
Yeah.
Hit by pact as well.
Wait, we gotta hold that on the stack here for a second.
Sorry, what?
Because of a promise I made to him. Fuck. Like, well, yeah, that wasn't
Here, let me.
I thought he was countering that the whole way, right?
Let me hold on.
I'm
gonna block you. I have this, so like I can still do something, but if I'm gonna be dead,
yeah, like why would you? Okay, then in that case, with the pact.
If you just
trying to think
counter, if you just hit the veil, Jesus, mine would just fizzle and we're fine, or at least I'm fine. Because then you still have the other one. His Kodama still dies or gets countered anyway if he's not holding anything else.
Yeah, but like,
And I still have that, and we're good.
Oh wait, sorry. There's a Lotho trigger on the stack for you there.
It would be
Naibar.
under
on top of Veil.
Yeah.
Underneath the pact.
Yeah, it'd be underneath my pact. Yeah. So
I will. I guess I gotta force the veil, right? That's what we're saying.
Yeah, because if the veil doesn't exist, my pact doesn't resolve, and we're fine. I don't die, and I still have what I showed you to help.
Yeah. So yeah, I will show you. I'm a man of my word. I'll show you a force, losing a life, exiling a Mockingbird.
You have your own Lotho trigger from your own thing.
Yep. Thank you. Lotho trigger on the stack. We're good to resolve. Okay.
Trigger on the stack.
Now he's like, ooh, I can just remove somebody.
Yeah, well, because you're in a pretty good position to try and take it.
If he doesn't have to use the other thingies in his hand, no, I'm not.
Yeah, you're good to resolve the Lotho trigger?
Depends. What all do I have in your hand?
We'll find out.
He showed me a couple things that mean I don't get to win.
I guess it's fair. Then just means it protect his turn pretty easily.
If I'm not winning, I can also fight on his turn, is the other argument.
That's the thing.
But I can't if I'm dead.
That's true.
Yeah, I kept the hand of all interaction, essentially.
Makes sense. You finally drew to it.
Yeah.
Sure. So force counters this.
My
Lotho trigger resolves the first one.
Yes.
Okay. I already clicked down the life. Now there's another Lotho trigger underneath the. Wait, no, because you're. Yeah, because of mine. Okay, lose another life. Because I made one for you and one for me. And now my pact is on the stack targeting Kodama. And we're going to resolve that?
Stay in this game at this point. It's tough.
It is tough.
No, I'll let you use your pact. That's fine.
Okay.
Heart attack averted here.
Hey, man of my word, I wasn't going to let you die to it. I will say it was pretty suboptimal, but also Naibar were kind of at the point. I don't know how much interaction you spent there, just the two. I spent two.
I played my commander and I spent a Veil Summer, so.
He spent a pretty good piece of interaction, but yeah.
So we got we do have Rakdos' turn. And I have a feeling my rest of my interactions are gonna get used there, so I won't have any for my turn. So I'm just throwing that out there.
That's fair. I will crack Lotus Petal. Cast a Candelabra Tomes.
I think this is where you go, Savior.
You saw what I
Sure. Oh,
have.
wait.
I can't do anything
Yeah.
about that. And he also only has 2 creatures in play. Candle gets him net 1 mana currently.
Okay, fair enough. I just see Candelabra and I go scary card.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right.
You also currently are still holding his Thrasios hostage, so even if he
That's
gets a
fair.
bunch of mana off of it, not like he doesn't already have a bunch of mana.
Fair enough. I pass on it.
Cool. Yeah.
Thank you for walking me through it, guys.
Real surprised to be back in.
I'd have been okay with it because it'd be funny,
I've
but
just seen some crazy things go on with Candelabra.
Yeah. I'm aware. It is a good card for sure. Next. It goes to Promox.
Cool.
We're gonna imprint this one. That's just earlier.
you don't want 2 training grounds.
No, I think just the one's fine.
This is gonna be another 3-hour game that I'm not gonna win. Just like fucking Money Monday.
I think I just say I could mostly tap out. I probably should do this first. So but I'll cast no Rasta then this way.
What the fuckity duckity is that?
It is a 4-mana reach 3/5. Says whenever opponent casts an instant sorcerer spell, I get to create a 1/2 green spire creature token creature.
A Rasta.
Oh,
I remember this card years ago, and I was like, "Oh, this is hot," and then nobody ever played it for anything, and now Cradle's hot, and I'm surprised I haven't seen it more. I love that.
Yep.
I'm testing it out.
Hey,
some spooters.
So
I'm okay with this.
Yeah, that makes Cradle pretty hot. Thank God you don't have Thrasios.
Yep. For that, I need to.
Are you just gonna be?
To move
Yeah. Second main. I'm cool stopping at second main, doing the cat, and then proceeding if nobody else has anything else. Cool.
Yeah, I think you're good.
I'm gonna eat the cat and target myself for 3 cards. The Mount Doom, LED, Gravecrawler. I have no further responses. From move. Cat.
Pitch this versus cave.
I can't believe how many lands I've flipped in this whole game.
Get in near all of them, isn't it?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. All right,
good. I'm good to pass to your turn.
All right, untap. Anything in my upkeep.
Take 1 from Mana Vault.
It's technically in the draw step, but
oh, my bad.
Assuming there is nothing. Draw. Well,
it's your time to shine.
Mount Doom is not a win con in this deck, so I'm going to play Ancient Tomb instead. It's more mana. We will tap Ancient Tomb plus my swamp, have a colorless floating, lead with where's it at? Chthonian Nightmare. Sorry, yeah, I thought I hit it. Boop, there we go. Chthonian Nightmare, good.
Good.
Cool. It's usual as before. I'm just gonna set this die up here on 4 because it's gonna be a bit before the cat comes back. Pay the 3 energy, sacrifice the cat, put Chthonian back in my hand, target priest, and attempt to flip 3 cards. Songs of the Damned, Agadine's Awakening, Deadpool. Is priest good to enter?
Yeah.
If you're questioning cards, Songs of the Dam makes black for each creature in my yard. Agadeem's is a mass reanimate. Deadpool is Deadpool. Priest, make 3 red. I know this game has been going on for a while, and it's because of that. Do you guys mind if we take 5 so I can please go use the restroom? I will be quick. I just really need to go.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
I appreciate it.
I'm also gonna go take a quick leak and grab some water. While he's not here, I'm just gonna show the table with the only piece I have interaction left to stop him. He knows it, so it doesn't really matter.
Okay. Sorry. I was gonna try and power through, but my tummy did the rumblies, and you know. Alright, so anyway.
Anywho.
Cat is technically in the yard, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a lot of mana off that song. Yeah, we'll spend 1 mana and attempt to cast the song.
Local trigger, second spell.
Got it, fam.
Make a spider.
Spear.
Is Songs of the Damned good?
I'm good on it.
I'm taking here. Do you have any floating mana?
I have 2 floating, 1 color, or 2 floating red, 1 colorless, and 1, 2, 3, 4.
I guess maybe I'll reach a point here. Maybe kind of.
Wouldn't be casting it if it wasn't.
Yeah.
Or is it bait?
The next time you cast Chthonian Nightmare, that does need to go away for sure. But I'm passing here.
Okay. I make, as I counted, 8 mana. Where the fuck is the 8? There it is. 8 black. We will... that stuff really matters. We'll use 2 of it and cast Demonic Tutor.
I have nothing for this.
You have a trigger. You got a spider.
Spootery boy.
Yeah, Tutor is bored, I guess, but even if we counter it, it goes to his bin, which doesn't really matter for him.
Your counter attacks on that.
I know, but I think we hold this up.
You notably have not seen Breach yet. I'll be fair and tell you that's
Yeah.
obviously in here, so.
I think we also wait till he pops his deflecting swat that he definitely has.
You know about his deflecting squad. That's fine.
I know about it just because of the way he responded to something earlier in the game. And the fact that he's being very silent right now pretty much confirms that. So, yes, I will wait till he pops his deflecting swat, and I only have the 1 interaction piece, so I think we keep that for the last.
Sounds good.
Tutor's
So
good.
if you have anything, yeah,
This is
Tutor's good.
this is the 3rd spell, right? We did Chthonian Nightmare, and then
Yeah.
the
Yep,
ritual
Chthonian
was-
thing, yep.
So my break is active.
Mindbreak is active, but I think if he tutors, like even if we counter when he casts the tutor, he gets it in the bin, right?
Again,
So-
it exiles.
Yeah, MBT
Oh,
exiles.
that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Let me make extra fucking sure on what I want to grab here. Yeah. Grab that. While I'm shuffling, I will just state the next thing I'm casting is Lion's Eye Diamond. So LED on the stack.
Okay. Yeah, that seems fine to me.
Okay.
Just want to clarify. Your tutors are in and you're casting them.
Yeah. Can I get a cut? So everybody was cool with LED, correct?
Yeah, cool with it.
He's not cracking it, he's casting it.
That's what I thought. My bad.
Yeah, sorry. Go down to 3. Cast an Ashnod's Altar.
This is
Yeah.
Again, I would, if you want to force me to use my interaction, you can, but I would implore you to save the Mindbreak trap for last up a stack.
Yeah, I don't recognize this, unfortunately.
You don't. Okay. Well, fair enough. You will Mindbreak trap it. And notably, deflecting swat. Oh, yeah.
Yep. It gets countered.
Okay. Cool. Great possible bait.
1 and 1. Cast this Diabolic Intent. Additional cost. Sacrifice the Red Priest.
Go grab Breach.
I have a Rakdos trigger targeting myself for 3. You have a trigger to make a Spooter.
Yeah. I got nothing else for the trigger.
Okay, so I'll flip my 3 now. Yep. Good. Okay. Carrion Feeder. A fetch. A fetch. Jesus Christ almighty. I'm cutting another land. I'm going on 24. Is the tutor good?
Good by me. Yeah.
Find it, cast it, Warren Soul Trader. Leave a black floating. Use my colorless instead.
Thinking.
untapped lands over here.
How much mana do you have left?
I have a floating black and 3 lands and a signet. And the LED. Cuts.
1.5.
Gotcha. Half isn't very many, but you know.
Anybody got a Brain Freeze? Help us, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're our only hope.
Lost my draw engine. Lost your draw engine. Just wandering archaic. This is a window right here, but this is how it is.
Yeah, I was BSing, by the way, earlier. If I just feed the shit out of you guys, y'all fuck each other up, and then I get the window.
That's true.
None of you... Well, he's playing white, but he's playing Ur-Dragon, so I wasn't expecting Cavern into Human into Abolisher, so... Because I tried this exact strategy once against 3 blue farms, and it would have worked if it weren't for Cavern Human Abolisher. They all got loaded on... Like, I had a huge board state, they all got loaded on interaction, and he just went, get fucked, and I'm like, yep. If it helps your decision making anymore, I have a Gravecrawler right there, and I'm at 29 life. I am also an honest player.
Yeah, you also just have the Forsaken there too.
Yeah, but then I have to take your guys' cards. I'd rather take my own cards.
True. So there's got this sort of configuration here. And then you also have the definition swap.
It's not 100%.
You haven't had it all game.
Because I've gone through
Well,
at
there's
least
one
half of my
archaic.
deck, and
The reason it wouldn't have come up earlier is when the Wandering Archaic hit, it double popped them.
Yeah.
And I was tapped out.
He almost didn't use the Wandering Archaic trigger, right?
Alright, let's do this. I'm gonna tap this mana confluence as a for green. And I'm gonna cast this Emerald Charm targeting my guy's Cradle.
What does Emerald Charm do, if you mind me asking?
I'm choosing the first mode, untap target permanent.
Untap target permanent. I have no response to that.
Untap Cradle. Cradle makes a bunch of mana.
It do.
Tap it for
7?
4, 5, 6, 7.
Gross.
Green. 6. 6 into Candelabra to untap all my lands.
Sure.
Cool.
Chord X equals 3.
X is 3. That sounds like a Manglehorn.
Funny enough, I don't play it. It's too slow.
That sounds like, I don't know what 3 could be here. True.
One of these two,
Probably.
Could be.
You got it. At least I'm passing.
Yeah, pass for sure.
Somebody was correct.
he went into his untap it first and second. And my bro.
I'll get an eternal witness.
Mm-hmm.
Target on each of these can be my black one in the graveyard.
Oh.
You? If they had the deflecting slot, now's the time to use it.
You got
And he gives me more spiders. Then what else, Trace?
it. 2 on top.
Hit
We pass on it? On the even?
I did.
Okay.
Everyone's cool with it?
Yep.
Get born to hand. Tap, trap it. Blue. Use the flowing green.
Sorry, that's your second spell this turn?
This is my second spell.
Okay.
I will
Oh,
respond.
wait, no, there was the emerald thing, and then there was cord, right?
Oh,
or was it
correct.
cord
Yeah.
emerald? So I do have another treasure.
Yeah. I will respond to Born.
Okay.
Show you a flare sacking sticker goblin as the additional cost.
Trigger.
Targeting myself for 3 cards. Yeah, you get your spooter.
Spooter. Who's got an answer to that? I'm assuming both Arum and Recon are
F6.
anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm up.
Here's both of you guys have already cast 2 spells this turn, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna attempt to talk to Recon, just see if there's any hope of me doing what I want to do.
Brother, you got this.
No, it requires your help, and I know you said you're F6, but I'm like hoping there's a chance.
I think he needs another. I think he needs another
I'm gonna
mana.
show you this and this.
Okay.
Any way to help out there?
Let's just block them. I have the same card in hand that you do.
Okay. But you...
He's tapped out.
Yeah, you completely tapped out.
Yeah. Do you have summoning sickness? Endure
You have
vitality?
nothing free, eh? And definitely not too free.
Yeah, I don't have an Earthcraft single. Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay.
Like
Yeah, fair enough. I just figured I would try and hope for, you know.
To the end game here.
Okay. What I can do though is with Flare of Denial on the stack.
Flare of dupe, but yeah.
Flare of Dupe, sorry.
Spin Thras.
I will crack a treasure going down to 5.
Okay.
And I will cast a Crop Rot.
Does that get you talent dates?
Things out the event.
It gets me some things.
I swear to God, if you're on that.
Well, you're winning with one on win.
One of you guys is winning, so I'm not doing a king making move. I just promise you that.
You guys have first priority, but I'm until my flare does or doesn't resolve.
I have a trigger.
You can make a spider.
Go to 6 spooters, and then I'm cool with
You're cool with Crop Rot? Okay.
Yeah.
I will sack. Let me just make sure what I'm sacking here. Does it really matter? Yeah, I guess it's going to be this guy. I'm going to sack my Bayou.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we'll leave that on there because that's going to be on my upkeep, and that's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, there's a pack trigger still.
We will get a Gaia's Cradle.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Okay, back to Flare on Born.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get cuts here.
Drew's got the mana for days.
Cuts.
2 on top.
Go 2.5.
Yep. We all agreed.
Okay, I will tap Gaia's Cradle for 1, 2, 3. Yep. Oh, I will crack 4 treasures, going down to 1. I'm gonna overload a Sight Rift.
Oh.
That's kind of fun. I guess I am next in priority.
Yeah.
Tip 4, blue. I have no idea what the storm count is right now, but I got a faster sword.
Yeah, we're cooked.
Targeting everything. That's a good point.
Yeah, so let's see. Your storm count was 3 and your strike. So it was. So how many spells have you cast this turn? It's just the 2 right now.
No, I've also cast a Mind Break Trap.
So you cast 3.
1,
Horde,
2, D-Tutor, Flare, Soren. I think I'm at 7. Yeah.
Songs.
8. Song 8.
Okay. So you had 8 plus 6 is 14. So 14 plus 1. How much mana do you have open currently?
Just the 1.
Just the 1 treasure? And then Savior, you have 1.
I have 5 plus LED.
The original is going to target the Sight Rift, and then we have a Storm Trigger. If everyone passes on the Storm Trigger, I'll declare targets for these.
Okay.
So that was 6 and then 8, which is 14. We'll do. Three additional copies, so 4 total at room, and then do 11 at the flare.
Okay.
Okay. Well, we are going to lose unless we find a way to get rid of the 3 coming at Sight Rift. I can only pay for 1. You got a deflecting SWAT. You could target 1 deflecting SWAT into 1 copy at another. That's all I can say. If you don't have it, we're pretty much done here.
Let me see here. Hold on.
And the chances that he still has more interaction, non-zero.
I'm gonna pay 3 and cast the Flare of Denial that I still have from Recon. Targeting Born.
No, you don't have that anymore.
Yes, I do. It hasn't been my end step yet.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
That's insane.
You have to sacrifice a non-token.
Nope, I hard cast it.
Oh, you're hard casting. You're hard casting. Sorry.
Yeah. That is insane.
I was holding that as my trump card, and now I have to use it.
Yep. That is your trump card. What's your target?
Born.
Should I get a spider?
The only thing that matters, Born.
Yeah, because you still just win, right?
It's a shitload harder now.
Just to clarify, this should have happened at the storm trigger, so you could just cancel the original spell, right?
No, because the storm would still happen.
You just have to stifle the storm trigger. It's the only way to get rid of it.
Yep.
Thank you.
So I at least keep him from playing on top of me unless he has something else. Cool. So counter the Born.
Counter the Born.
And
then Sight Rift is countered.
Yeah, everything else will get countered by the Fluster. We are back to, if the whole rest of the stack is good to resolve, Soul Trader on the bottom, attempt to resolve.
I got
Sorry,
nothing for it.
no. I have a. No, we already did the flip. You let me flip. You're right. We're right. 'Cause that's how I got the carrion feeder. I have no other creatures in play. Just Rakdos. And a Soul Trader on the stack.
I got nothing. I just wanted to make it my turn so I could do that uncounterably with the Psychic, but
Yeah, makes sense.
didn't think I was getting there.
Yeah. Are you just waiting on your turn, Rim?
Oh, dude, I got nothing. I'm F6.
No, I'm currently, but like I have one other thing that I can do. But if I'm just playing Kingmaker, then I'm just...
Oh, yeah, dude, no, you're not playing Kingmaker. I'm not winning on my turn. I currently have a Rhystic Study that was bounced in my hand, the Mistrise Village I just revealed, and a Badlands in my hand.
So help me God if you have a bounce.
And I have to pay for a pack.
That is true. There's subtlety pitching Displacer Kitten.
Oh, you're gonna bounce the Soul Trader? Ooh.
But on top of
I will... That makes things harder. Top it, I think? Let me think, but I'm pretty sure. Because with this... And what do I have in here?
I really wish I hadn't jumped priority there and I'd let him cast the counter on top of the Psychic, but I guess you still would have. No, you wouldn't have been able to counter it. You just had the bounce. So fuck, I blew that.
Yeah, I'll Soul Trader to the top. Okay. Alright. Cast Chthonian Nightmare. Crack LED.
Yeah.
Discard nothing. I never had a swap. You played yourself.
Fair enough.
We'll put...
It didn't really affect things. It was just me trying to mind break trap later.
I'll use one of my 3 mana, cast Gravecrawler. I will use the 3 energy, activate Chthonian Nightmare, sacrifice Gravecrawler, target... Where'd he go? Red Priest. I have a Rakdos trigger for 1 before Priest comes in, targeting myself. Flip the Soul Trader. Priest enter, 3 red. Surprise. Cast Soul Trader. Grab my keyboards. This is easier for me because now life total matters. Pay life, sacrifice, priest, target myself for 3 cards. Breach, Reckless Barbarian, Thunderscape Familiar. Make a treasure, crack that treasure, cast Dargo. For what I did, didn't I?
For the Soul Trader?
I thought I did. I thought I was at 28. Sure, I'll go to 26, whatever. It doesn't.
No, you're right. You're at 28.
Okay.
I missed it.
Alright. Pay a life, sack Dargo. Target myself for 7 cards.
Yeah.
Mox, Shriek Maw, Lazotep, Entomb, that's 4. Blood Vassal, that's 5. Looted, that's 6. Red Blast, that's 7. Make the treasure. We will... I'd like to present a loop of Gravecrawler for 15. Is that okay?
Sure.
So I'll go to 9 and end with a treasure in play and flip 15 cards. Fury, Untimely, City of Brass, Shambling, that's 4, Braids 5, Charming 6, SWAT 7, Luxury 8, Priest 9, Cabal 10, Cabal Pit 11, Pilfer 12, Freebooter 13, Patron 14, Pyroblast 15. I will, at this point, let's be a little safe. Use one of my floating, cast Freebooter, pay a life, sacrifice Freebooter, scry before I flip and make a treasure. Bottom that, doesn't matter. Flip, I have the treasure from Freebooter, the treasure from Warren. I will then use all three of my treasures and cast Priest of Gix. And assuming there is no interaction at this point, this is an infinite loop with Chthonian Nightmare and the Red Priest.
Yeah.
I will present infinite sacrifices, infinite mana, infinite targets, exiling all three of your decks. I assume one of you has a Thoracle in your deck.
I do.
Cool. I will then count my cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I will present the loop a couple times, leaving myself with 2 cards left by swapping in a 1-drop instead. So that way I don't go below 2. And since I have net infinite mana beforehand, I will cast Historical.
GG's. Well played.
Holy shit.
Well played.
G.
Just pass priority on that Cycrypt there, then I would have had
Yep. It's hard to tell though, right? Imperfect
Yeah.
information.
Well, I could be.
You were trying to go for a win.